Hi guys, welcome to Working Those Cues. Coming to you with my CPS haul for uh, February the 19th, Sunday, February the 19th. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to go over is the household deal that is on the front page of most of you guys' ads. It's spend 20, get 5. And what I decided to do was the Hefty trash bags. The Hefty trash bags are on sale for $6.99. They're regular $9.29, guys. So I decided to purchase 3 of them. This is how that looks. So $6.99 times 3 is $20.97, just right where I need to be to get the $5. I had $3.50 off printables off of coupons.com. I don't think they're available anymore. So that took off $4.50, bringing me down to $16.47. I also had $1.50 off CRT that spit out the red box machine. So it brought me down to, excuse me, $14.97. And remember, I'm getting $5 back in extra bucks for purchasing this. So that would bring me down to, when I receive the $5 back, it's as if I paid $9.97 for all 3 boxes, or $3.32 each. So basically, I got 3 boxes for the price of 1. They are regular $9.29. So 50 cents, I'm sorry, let's see, about 70 cents. 70 cents more than just the price of 1 box. I paid for 3. So that is how that deal broke down. So if you guys have those printables along with that CRT, this will be a great deal to do if you are needing Hefty bags. So the next deal I decided to do is the skincare deal. It's right on the front as well. I decided to do the simple deal. It's buy one, get one 50% off, and when you spend 15, you get $5 back in extra bucks. Okay. So I decided to do the water and the hydrating cleansing oil, which is some things that I needed. You know, my skin is always dry. I think I've said that a few times. And I want to try that cleansing water. I can't wait to try it to see how it works with my skin. So anyway, the oil was $12.79, and I think the water was $7.79. So half off of that. Remember, it's buy one get one half off, and of course they're not going to give you half off of the one that's the most cost the most. So half of $7.79 is $3.89. So the total of $16.68 is what these two cost. I had $2 off manufacturer coupons out of the I want to say Smart Source or Red Plum of 212. And then I had a 4 off of 14 CRT for skincare. So that brought it down to $8.68. And remember, when I spend 15, I get 5 back. So in actuality, after getting the $5 back, I spent $3.68 or $1.84 each. And this goes towards beauty as well. All right. The next thing that I did in this transaction, and this is divided into transactions, y'all. The next thing I did in this transaction are the Total Home Cups. I decided to do these. They were $2.49 because I had a $1.50 off CRT that was expiring today off of any cups or napkins or utensils. So I paid 99 cents for that pack of cups back there. I also had one for any type of foil, wrapping paper, paper plates, anything like that, I guess. And so this aluminum foil was $3.99, and I had a $1.50 off CRT, which brought it down to $2.49, which is a little steep for me, but it's 50 square feet. It's the heavy duty, so, and I needed some aluminum foil, so that worked out good for me. So this is how this receipt looks after all of my coupons, and I rolled $15. I'm sorry. I rolled more than $15. I rolled let's see, 14 to 16, $21 in extra bucks into this, along with all the coupons. So I paid a subtotal of $6.13. I saved $48.80, and I got back $10. So this was like a $4 moneymaker haul for me. I did lose out on the ECBs, but oh, what the heck. It was considered my money, ECBs. So I did get 10 back, spent 6 out of pocket and got 10 back. So it's a $4 moneymaker. All right, and that simple goes towards beauty. So that is that for that transaction. Moving along to the next one. So my next transaction, I did the Schick deal, and it was spend 25, get 10. So I decided to do the three Schick Extreme disposable razors, and they were at my store priced at $9.29. $9.29 times 3 is $27.87. I used 3 of those $4 off manufacturer coupons that was in last week's Smart Source. It brought it down to $15.87. And in the 30%, y'all, I'm so confused. I actually don't know how much the 30% took off. My calculations would have been $8.37, but apparently it's not, because I only got a total of $14.30 off of everything that I purchased, and I know that's not 30%. So of that particular subtotal. So anywho, what I calculated brings it down to $7.50, and then I had a $10. I received a $10 extra buck, which really makes this a $2.50 money maker. Okay. The next thing that I decided to do in this deal is the Physicians Formula. This is my first time getting a cushion, first time my store having a little cushion, and I'm excited to use it and see what it's about. So that in my store, the deal on the Physicians Formula is spend 15, get 10. Hold on, let me show you guys in the paper. So yeah, that deal was spend 15, get 10 on any Physicians Formula. And for me, it was a little different from everybody else's, because on this particular card, I did not get the 8 off of 20. Now, my other 2 cards I did, and this was the card that had 30% off. So just my luck, I did not get the 8 off of 20, but it still worked out fine. I just made sure I spent 15 to get the 5, and I did have a 2 off of any cosmetics to spit out of the red box. So that worked out. It wasn't $8, but I didn't spend 20 either. So $16.79 is the price for the cushion for me in my store, minus the $2 CRT I got for off of cosmetics, brought it down to $14.79. The 30% should have taken off $4.44, bringing it down to $10.35. And as the ad states, I receive a $10 ECB, making this 35 cents. Plus, of course, it goes towards beauty as well. Okay. So the next thing, now this haul, if you haven't noticed, is my 30% off haul. This is the haul that I used my 30% off coupon with. Everything in this haul was not on sale. It was full price. Okay. Because if you don't know, you cannot use a percentage off coupon on anything that's on sale or anything that is a 50% off or has a percentage off of it already. So the next thing I decided to do, because I actually broke my hot curler, and yes, I still use hot curlers. I got this Conair curling iron. It was priced at $19.99, and it is regular price because it takes off the receipt the 30%. But it just doesn't tell you how much. But of course, I can calculate, and 30% off of $19.99 is $5.99. Okay, hold on, let me show you guys that in the ad as well. So it's a really small piece in the ad, but I found it. The deal with it is, it says select Conair air appliances with a regular retail of $19.99 and up. Buy one, get $5 extra bucks. So it was $19.99, and like I said, I had the percentage off coupon, so it took off $5.99. I should have, makes it $14.99, and with the $5 extra buck back, $9 out of pocket. Now, I did not receive my $5, so I don't know if it didn't qualify. I have no idea. But I mean, hey, I'm gonna ask them. It doesn't hurt to ask. If it's not it, oh well. I need the hot curler, so I still came out good with the percentage off coupon. So, and that goes towards beauty as well. So I'm ranking up on beauty today. All right. So this is how that receipt looks. That's the $4 off. I went into this transaction with $15 in extra bucks as well as a 30% off coupon. Now you see how it says 30% off only took off $14.30. This is a $70, almost $70 transaction. And it only took off $14.30. And nothing in here is on sale. Everything is regular price. You don't see anything on the side here that says saved anything. So my calculations, if this would have been done correctly, I should have had, I added up all the price, the whole entire price of everything on this receipt. And it should have been $19.40. If you take your calculator and do $64.65 times 30%, I should have gotten $19.40. So I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if they're doing it after coupons. I don't know. And even if they're doing it after coupons, that's too much. So I don't know how they're calculating that. But I even broke down each individual product and took the 30% off and added it up. And it still was more than $14.30. So I'm not going to trip about that, but just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to when you're using the percentage off coupons to make sure it's taking off what it's supposed to, because it didn't for me. So I ended up paying $21.35 out of pocket, but I received $20 back in extra bucks, which should be $25 because the curling iron should have given me $5 back. But it still was a free haul. I mean, $1.35. Okay, so this one here is for the Schick razors, and this is for the Physicians Formula. And I saved $43.30. So I did everything, to try to figure out what's going on with that percentage off coupon, and I don't know. I have one last transaction that I did, and I was one of those lucky ones that still had the buy two get one free DiGiorno pizza coupon, and I had 2 of them. So what I did was I went in, I purchased 6 of them. Okay, so 6 of them is $44.94. They're $7.49 each. Okay, so when you take off 3 of them, which was buy one get one free, so 3 of them that they gave me for free, I took off $22.47. It left me with $22.47. Then I had a coupon for buy 2 get 1 free, so I got 2 more, not necessarily for free. The value of the coupon was $6.70. So I had 2 of those. So $13.40 came off of that $22.47, making my out of pocket $9.07, or $1.51 each for 6 huge regular sized DiGiorno pizzas. But my receipt looks different because I actually rolled $7 in extra bucks into this transaction, so I paid $2.07 out of pocket. I actually have 1 more of those coupons, and I'm thinking about going back and getting me 3 more. But this is what, if you watch my previous video, what I forgot her name was talking about, you actually only pay for 1. And she is right. If the cashier would have taken off the the whole $7.49 on the 2 that I got free with the coupons, I would have only paid for 1 because I would have gotten 5 free. See, 3 free right here. And these 2 took care of 2 of the $7.49. It took off $6.70. But if the cashier puts in the full $7.49 off the 2 from the coupon, you will only pay for 1. But I didn't mind paying $9.07 for 6 pieces. That was an awesome deal, and you don't see them here because they're in my refrigerator. So all in all, guys, for this haul, this everything that you see here is $164.52. I came out of my pocket with $29.55, but I received back $35 in extra bucks, making this a $6, $4, $6, $5, well, $5, a $5 money making haul, a free haul. So I handed the cashier $29.55 and she gave me back $35. $164 value. If you guys have any questions or comments, please comment below. And please, if anybody has any questions or any answers or any input in on how that 30% works, because I really realized that they didn't give me everything off. So if you have any if you know of anything about how the 30% works, please let me know down below. And as always, peace, love, and coupon. You guys have a great day.